Hello, I'm Patrick Wanis, Human Behaviour and Relationship Expert, PhD. Do you teach morality and ethics to your children? I'm going to share with you a real life story, an awful story with an extraordinarily sad and tragic ending. And yes, it relates to morality and ethics. First, what is morality and what is ethics? The two words or the two terms tend to be interchangeable, although there is a slight difference. Morality is the beliefs you have about what is right and what is wrong. Ethics is very similar, and yet the focus is more on the consequences of the decision you make. So, let's use this as an example. Here's a dilemma. You're in a boat, there's 8 people, and the only way that you can survive is that one person has to leave the boat and possibly die or drown. So, if one person dies, the other 7 get to live. What do you do? This is a question that goes beyond morality. It goes to ethics. Morality tells you, well, we're not going to kill someone, we're not going to drown someone. Ethics focuses on the consequences. If we kill this one person, the rest of us get to survive. Now, let me share with you a real life story with a tragic ending. A 19-year-old boy, a teenager, and he's experiencing depression and he's having suicidal thoughts. He tells his 2 friends, he says to them, I'm depressed and I'm thinking about killing myself, but hey, don't tell my dad. Meanwhile, his dad speaks with him on a regular basis, almost every day, sometimes 3 times a day. And somehow the boy, the teenager, the 19-year-old, is able to mask and hide the depression from his father. That boy again tells his friends, I'm depressed and I'm suicidal. I want to kill myself, but don't tell my father. He tells these 2 friends, at least twice, that he's seriously depressed and he's serious about suicide. What do? Do they remain loyal to their friend and say nothing? Or do they betray their friend and tell the boy's father? Morality says to them, we must be loyal. We must be faithful. We must honor what our friend is asking us to do. And so they do that. They stick to their moral code. The consequence, though, is that that boy, that 19-year-old, gets a gun, shoots himself in the head, and kills himself. Why? Because the 2 boys made a moral decision instead of an ethical decision. They made a moral choice instead of an ethical choice. Morality says you don't betray your friends. You stay loyal, you stay faithful. But ethics says to you, I have to break my morality, I have to betray my friend in his best interest, because if I don't, the consequences are he might actually take his life. And he did. Again, why? Because the boys didn't listen or didn't understand the difference between morality and ethics. Do you teach your children the difference between morality and ethics? Sometimes, because of the consequences, we have to go against our own morality. If you'd like to learn more, go to my website, patrickwanis.com. I'm Patrick Wanis.